Hello everyone, welcome back to ATP Creative Corner. In today's video, I am making this box pouch. This is again a multi-purpose pouch which you can use to store your cosmetics, first aid, stationery or sewing supplies as well. Before we begin, please hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. That motivates me to make new videos every week. Now let's get started. For this, I have taken two rectangular pieces of main fabric whose dimension is 8 inches across 12 inches and two pieces of fusible fleece, two pieces of lining fabric of same dimension 8 inches across 12 inches. Next, on the main fabric, I am going to mark 1.5 inches from the corner like this. Next, I am going to make a square shape of 1.5 inches in size. Similarly, I am going to do it on the other three corners as well. Now I am going to cut these squares from all four corners. I am going to repeat the same thing for the interfacing and the lining fabric as well. Next, on the wrong side of the main fabric, I am going to place the fusible fleece and give a stitch at the edges. You can also use hot iron to stick it onto the fabric. Now it's done. I've done it for both the pieces of main fabric. For the handle, I've taken a rectangular strip of width 1.5 inches and length 6 inches. I'm going to fold it in half with its right sides facing each other like this and give a straight stitch. Once it's done, with the help of safety pin, I am going to turn the right side of the fabric outwards. Now I am going to give top stitch on both the sides. Now it's done. Now I am going to fold it in half and cut it into two equal pieces such that we get two handles. Our handles are ready. For the pouch, I have taken a zip of 9 inches in length. So I am going to keep the right side of the main fabric upwards. Then right side of the zip downwards like this. And right side of the lining piece on top of it like this. I am using sewing clips to keep all these three in place. If you want to buy sewing clips, you can check the link in the description box below. Now I'll give a straight stitch here. Once done, it will look like this. Similarly, on the other piece of the main fabric, I am going to place the right side of the zipper downwards like this and right side of the lining facing downwards like this. I am using sewing clips to keep all these three in place. and I'll give a straight stitch here. Now it's done. Now I'm going to do a top stitch on both the sides. Top stitch is done. Next I'm going to stitch the handles on either side of the zip. Make sure that you stitch it only on the main fabric and do not include the lining fabric. Similarly, I am going to keep the other handle as well. Now I have attached the handles. You can see here handle is attached only on the main fabric. Next I am going to fold the fabric such that the main fabric and the lining fabric are facing each other. I am using sewing clips such that the seams are one on top of the other. Now I'll give a straight stitch on the main fabric on 3 sides. Similarly on the lining fabric, but keeping 2-3 inches space unstitched. Now it's done. You can see the 2-3 inches space here. Now I am going to open one of these corners like this and place it such that the seams are one on top of the other. And give a straight stitch. Similarly on the other corner. Now on the lining fabric, I am going to repeat the same steps. Once done, it will look something like this. Next, I am going to join the zip with the main fabric and the lining fabric such that it is placed at the center like this. And the seams on the main fabric and the lining fabric meet at the center on the zipper like this. Now I'll give a straight stitch here. Similarly on the other side. Now it's done. Now through this 2-3 inch space, I am going to pull the right side of the pouch outwards. Lastly, I am going to sieve the space on the lining fabric by pushing all the raw edges inside. And I'll give a straight stitch here. Now it's done. Now I'll push the lining fabric inside. And our pouch is ready now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.